Okay. All right, we should be live.
Okay. That unit is going to
Yeah, we're live. Okay. Cool.
unroute
All right, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome,
and
welcome. Today we're going to do Khan and Westco 1010, and then later this week we're going to do the Cherbourg-Vallone map. There's going to be some movement here in Khan. 21st Panzer has been activated, and so they're going to start moving out west towards their objective areas set by Rommel of Saint-Lô, that general area. On top of that, there'll
which
be some
is
other stuff. But yeah.
interesting because now there is a race
Mm-hmm.
because the British are also landing their mobile assets. So,
Yeah, so portals. If you want to
Yep.
start moving 21st Panzer, just follow their orders. And it's 21 grids per 30 minutes if they're driving, which they're all motorized, so they should be driving. Um, so, yeah,
Just the 21st Panzer Division.
that's right. So it's going to be all of these circles here, 1, 2, 3, are 21st Panzer Division regiments. Just follow their orders.
So number 22, 125, 192.
Yeah.
how many tanks do they have?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 companies.
Hmm.
And you said 30 grids per half an hour?
21.
30 squares?
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah, well, this will be interesting because the Allies have more tanks than they do, just in attachments for the
Hello,
infantry.
Achilles. Hello, Hikari. Sorry, Jomini. I apologize.
Yeah.
I had to do streamer things. I You were saying that the Allies are going to have more tanks than 21st Panzer? Yeah, probably.
Well, yeah, they have more tanks than 21st Panzer, just in armored brigade attachments to the infantry, not counting the DDs and not counting 7th Armored.
Yikes.
Yeah, they
Oh.
have they have 18 blocks of tanks just in the 3rd Canadian and 50th Division.
Wow. Achilles is saying that a glance at the map tells me that the circles are winning, but that empty space is readily catching up. Yeah, the empty space is all consuming. Um, it takes no prisoners. That's all I got to say
Hold on.
about that.
St. Louis to the northwest, correct?
Give me a moment. I'll point it out generally where it is. Yeah, but you got the right idea. So if I'm not mistaken, hey, Sean, can you go to the east side of your map? I need to compare notes with you.
Yeah.
So what hash mark is Saint-Lô sitting on your map? Like longitude. Or sorry, latitude. There.
Okay. Let's see.
Like
Saint-Lô is
770 or
the let me just put a white spot on it because it's really difficult to see 63.
63. Okay,
I'm
so
going to mark it then, just so I remember.
yeah.
Yeah. 63 is the yeah.
Okay.
and then it's like at 50 on the other one.
50. I'm gonna take a look at Google Earth just to cross verify here, because some of these regiment commanders said by way of Villers-Bocage.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look for.
Villers-Bocage is right here.
Where?
I'm pinging it.
Ah, okay. So they're going down the road.
So if I look at Villers-Bocage, yeah, Villers-Bocage is due east of Saint-Lô, but not, and you can go from there. So basically, yeah. So it would be, if they wanted to go by way of Villers-Bocage, they'd have to go like this through the town.
Oh.
That would be the way. That is the way. This is the way.
Have the players figured this out so they use more than one road? That would be shocking.
I don't know. I frankly don't know. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. No. But yeah,
because
so.
that is one thing that makes it difficult to figure out what's going on in this map. There are like a billion roads in every direction that are roughly the same size. There aren't any obvious north-south or east-west highways.
Right. Yeah. Some are slightly fatter on the map than others, which indicates their relative size. But I mean, it's not like they don't make it obvious. They don't put interstate symbols on them. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to bring out regimental HQ.
It doesn't have a commander token.
Yeah, none of the German regiments do. So.
Okay. So let's see. So
Try to move text in.
First company dies. We'll have to see how much damage they inflict, but they die.
Oh boy.
I can just send a screenshot to the 22nd, right? I assume there's no combat or no airstrike or nothing happened to him.
Yeah, let me. Yeah, There's nothing really happening.
1, 2,
So yeah, you're good to
3,
send a screenshot to him.
4, 5, 6.
Okay,
so that's a 6-on-1 with 2 armored blocks on support.
Then they're taken care of, and these guys are going to be starting to head to Helmick as well. So they're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then Panzer Grenadier Regiment 192, I'll get them. Advise command that I will be moving. Reinforcements are needed on the beaches. The regiment will begin to advance to Saint-Lô. I will advance southwest to Villers-Bocage, then to Tournai-les-Villes, and from there north to Saint-Lô. Okay. Battalion 1 will lead the vanguard. Okay. I need to open up 21st Panzer again and see what they've got.
I'll do
Any of those
1, 2,
Panzer
5.
Grenadier units mechanized?
Yeah, mechanized.
Okay.
All right, let's see what they got.
That would be their one advantage.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
so 1st Battalion, 2nd Battalion, and then the Nebelwerfer. Nebelwerfer.
And, you know, they're actual proper half tracks compared to the clown car. I mean, universal carrier.
Wow. Wow.
It's just so small and absurd.
Wow. You really outing my boy, the universal carrier here, man. You sure you're okay with that, bro? Like, damn. That's
Okay.
it's got a certain charm to it, you know? Like, I mean, come on. You know, don't do my boy dirty like that. Like, come on. 6.5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
They
14,
want to
15, 17, 19, 21. Okay.
Yeah, they're all just coming down this road.
Yeah, but you know what? Because of the way that there's all spaced out, they're not in a traffic jam. So, positively brilliant. And I need to start deleting all these lines and dots.
How do you pull out a commander token?
You can just copy the one I put down for the other regiment. I'll promote you, and then you can just change the text.
They're the one scripted piece we have.
I literally did it in reverse order. Okay, that's funny. Okay.
Wait.
And
Into the text.
6, 5,
Okay. All right.
5, 6, 7, 8, and the heavy company.
How do you change the text on it?
Flip it over.
Flip it over. They should be on the
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty sweet. Damon really came in clutch when he made those.
We could have had more scripting, of course, if we didn't have thousands of pieces. So.
Okay. All right. And then the HQ. He wants to get all of his forces ready to move, but hold up to prevent a traffic jam. My God, 21st Panzer. It's like a flawless German efficiency. Like, oh my gosh. This is crazy. You know how crazy this is? This is freaking nuts. I never thought I'd see the day where a division would leave entirely without causing a traffic jam. Like, zero. Zilch. Nada.
No, I would. why you didn't just order them to do that in the first place, because now the battalion's strung out.
Yeah. Carter, what else needs to be done?
I just did
can
the
do
division
HQ.
HQ.
Oh.
I just finished them. So, and I did 716's movements. If you want to look at 243, make sure that they have no new orders, both the HQ and all their regiments, and I'll check through 716.
243 had nothing.
Okay, let's see. We should make a roll for this. What is this company commander going to do? He ordered the entire battalion to do that. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll assume he's fairly competent. And he wouldn't assume that those roads are clear. So it'll be on a 3+ that he goes overland. Wait, huh.
Okay.
Oh, wait, could he? Oh no, he couldn't do that. Because we would have to.
Carter, what are these here?
Pardon 1 second. These? That is a force from 716 Infantry Division moving to the HQ of the 243rd Division to act as part of their quick reaction force that they're forming to send west.
Gotcha.
So it's the Ost Battalion of the 716.
Do they need to be moved?
I already moved them.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
I'm having a little trouble finding 920. Grenadier Battalion 920.
Ah, that's because they're on the other map.
Okay. Okay, good. I was like, what's going on?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Okay, they should be done. 243 should be done.
Hey, Germany, the Achilles
Yeah.
is saying that the assumption of confidence you had, or of competence that you had for that battalion commander is dangerous.
Well,
so-
I'm looking at it, and I don't think he can do what I was gonna say he was gonna do. Because the brigade commander, he ordered all of his tanks. Because so far the way the British landed them, they had one tank unit in support of each battalion. But now he's detached all of his tanks to go with one battalion. But because they were all spread out, now it's trying to figure out how is he going to get over there. And I was thinking, would he advance along the road? Because that would put him in contact with a German unit. Or would he not do that? But I don't think he can not advance along the road. Because the rivers here, I don't think would be fordable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, makes sense.
But let's see. 4+, they will do the smart thing. Okay. They will do the smart thing. Okay.
3rd Mobile Battalion of the 30 Schnellas, the Joint Kampfgruppe Helmich, along with the 2 155mm batteries. Where's his 155 batteries? 105.
Oh, and they're gonna have plenty of movement. Okay.
75.
Well. Okay.
155.
Should I just have?
155.
Oh, cause.
Okay.
Okay, so they're just. Okay. Hey Carter, I would like your opinion on something.
1 second. 8, 10. 12. 15, 18, 21. And then,
All right, 243 is done.
thank you. I'm gonna add another. So that's 14, 20, 21. Okay. So that puts them there. Kampfgruppe Helmig. Okay, what was it, Germany?
Uh, so I have two tanks, two tank units. They're going to hit a company of German infantry that was routed and now is about to become unrouted this turn. What
Mm-hmm.
do you think would happen?
Are they recovered right now, or are they recovering?
They are recovering. They would recover at the end of this turn.
Uh, let's use the Socratic method. So, if you're a German soldier in that unit, what would you do?
Hmm.
Like, you're trying to reform a line or trying to just regroup, and then you're attacked by two companies of tanks, which is like 30, 40 tanks. What do you do?
I would run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Uh, and I just checked the terrain there. It's not like they're just on a bridge. It's not like it's urban or anything like that.
oh, they're on a bridge. Well, that changes things.
Well, no, they're like they're like covering a bridge. That's where they retreated to.
Then
Uh,
that's different. Yeah. So you can actually feasibly hold that as a choke point. So I'd roll a D anything, 50-50 odds. Higher they try and hold, and they reform and try and hold the bridge. Low they start running away again.
okay. High. So they're gonna fight.
Oh, Achilles, don't tell me about that game, man. You're making me jealous. You're making me jealous, Achilles. My goodness, I want to play that game. Why? Why? You see, I
What is
want to
he
play that.
talking about?
He's playing a board game called World in Flames. It's a World War II board game, Risk on steroids, where it's like you control all of the armies and stuff from World War II, and you fight across the world, and there's navy combat and all that stuff. It's global. It looks pretty cool. I want to play it sometime, but haven't found the time or the people to play it yet.
The issue is like I have friends who like board games, but I don't have friends who like that kind of board game in real life.
Uh huh. There's a version of it on tabletop, so theoretically we could get some folks from the IKS who are interested to play it.
Okay. So where is this place that you want to go to?
That is the perennial question, isn't it? Okay, so that's everything here moved. I just need to send the rest of these reports.
Oh,
What about? I was gonna ask the 716. Where are they? Oh, you're sending them. All right.
okay. Well, we're gonna be well, that's gonna change things in regards to that roll. Yeah, because that's 1, 2. Oh, and those guys would be on the other side of the bridge. Oh no. Hey. Well, um, hmm. Well, it turns out that it matters not because they're also going to be attacked by a battalion of infantry that happen to be walking in that same direction.
Are they attacking over the bridge or around it?
Both sides.
Both sides of the bridge are being attacked.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm running. Sorry, boys. I'm out of here. Skedaddle, skedoodle. Okay, so with Khan done, then let's move on to West Cotentin.
Okay. They're gonna be
All right,
running
Portal.
like that.
What I need you to do is I need you to get 3rd Parachute Brigade, which is up here.
They're probably going to.
The German 732, I think, 739 regiment. That's part of 709th Division, and then 1st Special Service Brigade. Their HQ is here, and they also 1st Special Service Brigade is kind of split up. They got some guys here, their main body here, another guy here, and guys here.
Okay.
And
So
I will
just
get the
basically all these guys up here.
yeah, just get everything north of this line, basically.
Gotcha.
And then once you're finished that, let me know, and I'll find something else for you to do. There's plenty to
Okay. And then I think,
3,
I think we should just,
4,
because
5,
that's pretty,
6, 7, 8.
that's pretty open ground for the first, 2/3 of a mile. So, I think we should just.
Did they land yet? The troops on the shore?
Yeah. That's why
Did they-
the special service brigades are, naval infantry. They're commandos, so they landed by the sea. Yeah.
Or I mean the regular infantry.
Yeah.
Yeah, 49th Infantry Division is down here in my area.
Is it? They're not landing in Normandy?
This is Normandy.
No.
This is the west side of the Cotentin
Ouch.
Peninsula.
Or I mean the Utah Beach or whatever.
We'll get that next.
Okay.
But they're not landing there. No, they're not landing on the actual historical D-Day beaches. They're landing over here.
That's too bad.
They do have units though landing on the historical beaches. Some of them. Utah Beach is the only historical beach they're actually using.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they put an entire corps into the St. Lo area.
5.3, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Yeah, so that's predictable, but it still hurts. Okay.
3,
And
4,
you ordered
5, 6, 7, 8.
your 3rd Battalion to take that
6,
town.
8.
Okay.
These don't move 21 squares, do they?
No. They move. The Allies are going to be moving 6. The Germans are going to be moving 8 most of the time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are leg infantry.
Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, you know what? No, they wouldn't do that. That would be. Why would I have them do that? That would be
3,
silly. And I can do
6,
this.
7, 8.
Yeah, that would be using their brain cells.
Man, using their brain cells? I couldn't imagine. Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
That's the German 919 Grenadier all moved. Let's see what the Allies
And
do.
then he didn't give a position for his HQ. So, I mean, the most obvious place would be to move it up to the bunker. Which, if I'm understanding these marks correctly, that bunker shouldn't be able to be there. Because that's below the low tide. The high tide.
Okay. No new orders. Longueville. Then Boulet.
Am I understanding it correctly that the dotted areas
2,
on the
4,
beaches,
8.
those are all flooded at a high tide?
The dotted areas on the beaches? Here,
Yeah.
I'll stream my perspective and show you.
Okay.
So you're looking at it, or there you
Yeah,
go. Okay.
like
So that is tidal. This blue line marks the edge of high tide.
okay.
So whatever that reflects on your screen or on your map, that's what it is.
Okay. Well, all right. Well then, yeah. That bunker shouldn't have been there.
It probably moved. The bunkers are kind of fidgety.
No, it's well on the.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. It's it's a shame that they don't have an actual
Wait a minute.
mark to distinguish a seawall versus just where high tide stops.
Okay.
God damn it.
What's up?
Did all these orders wrong.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Fine.
Okay, 5th
God damn it.
Infantry. March northeast to join 3rd. Once together, push to... Okay, so they're going up here. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Then. Okay. All right. Well. Do you have a specific?
Gonna make my life a little easier because I can't be bothered. The case of the teleporting anti-tank artillery battery. I don't know how it ended up like on the other side of town from its unit, but it did, and it's no longer there. Um, Sixth Air Landing
Done.
Brigade.
Allies are done
Second and 12
here.
head to Crossville.
Okay.
The first, second, and 12th from. Okay, so the whole thing is going to Crossville.
Okay.
All right.
But yeah, they would move to
2,
like
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna.
there. Yeah, they would like seize like a beachhead.
Okay.
I think they would. What would I do if I was planning an attack on this area?
The whole 6th Airborne is moving up towards Cherbourg. If only the Germans knew that they could attack a marching column right now, but they're too busy.
I mean, it's certainly ambitious.
Ambition is one word, yes. Okay.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't ask the airborne to do any more than they already have, considering that they've been awake since you know,
Since last night.
probably yeah.
Like since dinner time. You know, they're pulling a 48 hour. You know, it's not just a 24 hour, it's
I
a
wouldn't
48.
yeah, I wouldn't necessarily then ask them to get up, march to the most important point,
Yeah, I mean,
and
they've
then
gotten
try
some
to take
naps
it.
like on the plane, but it wasn't a very good nap, you know. It's like
Yeah, I mean that just doesn't seem like a great idea to me. But
of course it's a good idea.
I mean, clearly it's a division, and it can be used like all the other ones. So.
11th Battalion. Okay, yeah. So further.
What do you mean they can't counter the German tanks?
I kid you not. Somebody included in their orders the words "with extreme prejudice."
That's awesome.
Clearly, somebody has seen Apocalypse Now. If they encounter enemies trying to break contact from 30 Corps, they are to attack them with extreme prejudice.
All right,
So-
Carter. Most of it's done. I just have a little bit of combat.
Okay. Do you need my
Um,
help for that, or?
Yeah, the airborne's what? A D10, right?
D12. So.
D12s
Wow.
unless otherwise marked.
And then the Ost Grenadiers are.
So all of the German forces that you're covering are D8s.
Okay.
And the commandos are D12s. Okay. Then 10th ABN Company sort of guard Carteret and make contact with the locals. Any French-speaking boys should ask around for intel on the Nazi scum. I will join the first and okay.
That might be something that the player could actually get rather than, hey, umpire, could you give me more blocks of infantry?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit more realistic.
Wow, they rolled really bad. Does the damage go up or down the way you're tracking it?
Goes up, up.
Okay.
Up, and then 10 hit. If they reach 10, they route, and then they go down a combat bracket.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I think that's everything done the north. I'm gonna start sending reports. Oh, and what do you want to do about French resistance?
It should say on the piece.
They
right?
all died.
Oh, no. So they contact the French resistance, and basically, the French resistance, say, "Welcome to France. Here's some wine. Have a great time." You know, like it's your job now. You know.
Yeah. I mean, it's 0700. Everything they would know is horribly out of date at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna start sending reports then.
Okay.
Well, they have no cover. And do they disobey the order? That's the question.
Achilles, lol. Only a sociopath would nap on the plane. You kidding me? You kidding me, Achilles? I get sleep on airplanes all the time. Wait, does that make me a sociopath? Am I like Clifford Baines or something like that? Like,
I don't know if that. I don't know if that's how that works.
I mean, like, maybe, I don't know. Like, am I just that crazy? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, you know what? They're tired of getting shot at by German rifles.
46,
Yeah.
46, 46. Okay. All right, I'll move east towards Bricky.
And there's a big flak gun, and the battalion commander wants a medal. So oh, okay. Well, I'll have to see how this combat goes, but that German unit is encircled.
Oh.
And you would have one, like, yeah. I mean, those guys, they would go for the AA guns. Yeah. Let's see, German orders. German orders.
The Germans, y'all. The Germans.
Okay.
Okay.
So what I'm getting from this, instead of his weird nonsense coordinate orders, is that he wants me to do what I think is smart to do with his units.
Wow, very nice of him. Oh, very generous of him, really, to just say, "Here, you do what you think is best."
Thank you.
That's such an easy order to execute. I really appreciate that. That, we should give him the Player of the Day award.
Okay.
That really is just so nice of him. I love it when players do that.
Yeah.
I hate when they have to write entire paragraphs to get that point across, but like
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these weird coordinate things, and neither do the battalion commanders. So they're just gonna, yeah, the battalion commanders are just gonna do what really should have been done from the start, and they're gonna move towards concentrating their battalions instead of having them dispersed all over France. Um, okay. So. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, yeah. They're not gonna be listening to that because I don't think the players really internalize that the heavy companies are heavy weapons companies and are not supposed to be operating on their own.
I've got tigers. Great.
No, you have 81 millimeter mortars and 2 HMGs. Okay.
I love it when I have heavy tanks in my infantry regiments. That's so nice of them to give me those. That's just, oh wow.
Do the American regular infantry battalions also have a weapons company?
I didn't put them in there, but yeah, they do. I didn't make blocks for it. CT just went above and beyond the Call of Duty. In fact, way beyond the Call of Duty, because the weapons companies usually never operated as independent elements. They were usually assigned in bits and pieces to the regular troops.
Yes.
Because why would you have a couple 81 millimeter mortars and 2 HMGs operating as an independent maneuver element? No. That's not how this
I've
works.
been, I'm thinking at this point I'm gonna have to start clamping down because I've been treating them as just bad maneuver elements, but they're still rolling at the same D12 that the rest of them are because they're line paratroopers. But at this point, like if they're operating alone, I've been having them take a minus, but at this point, I think they're still going to be taking a minus, and they're going to be rolling at a D10 or even a D8. I don't know, because at this point it's getting ridiculous.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, they can. Okay. Yeah. They're gonna be getting out of dodge. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the battalion commander is
North is done.
Excellent. I'm just sending some reports.
Okay. Yeah, the battalion commander is gonna think, yeah, it's a really stupid idea to just keep 2 companies over here holding this bridge for no reason when they also have pioneers that can hold the bridge and they've already rigged the bridge. So he's going to go off and try to Hope the rest of his battalion. You know what? Because
46.
I'm a benevolent god, and I don't want to see these German units just get defeated company by company. And if that means the players throw a hissy fit because their battalion commanders are doing their jobs rather than being automatons and watching all of their friends die, then so be it. Okay. All right. Okay. So that changes what's going to happen here. Okay. I mean, would they abandon that position at the top of the hill? No, I don't think so. Not when they're going to have support. Okay. Also, okay, I don't. When you're when you're telling your units how they should route themselves, you can't say both by the fastest and the safest route. That doesn't work.
Yeah,
Those aren't necessarily the same thing.
Yeah.
You have to choose one or the other.
You don't get to have your cake and eat it too. Only Marie Antoinette gets to do that.
And I mean, that's also especially important because, as I've been telling these players, these aren't motorized units, so they could go overland and they could take forever, or they could take the roads.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That's this map done then.
So
0730 West Cotentin.
there.
And now we get to the big one. Are you done sending reports, by the way, Portals? Or I don't want to cut you off.
Yeah.
Mid.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Go to the different. I'm like finishing up the last couple words to one.
Okay, all right.
But everything's moved, all the combat's done. I'm just adding a little flavor. We're good to switch.
Cool.
Okay. So they would fall back to that hill.
Okay.
And set up like a defensive position there.
Oh boy, you weren't kidding when you said this is the big map.
Oh, yeah. Save the best for last.
All right. How are we gonna split this up?
So I'm gonna do the forces on the beaches, right? So that includes 352nd Infantry Division.
Why don't we? Can I draw a
I'll-
line?
I'll draw kind of a general beyond that line.
Short.
Me, you.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Oh no, you should have kept the line. Wait, where'd all the lines go?
you really need it.
Uh,
You blind boy.
yes. Could be. Could be. It's mostly like the 915, the 916. Okay.
So you will have to look at the orders for 915 and 916 because those units are from 915 and 916.
Okay.
But they're pretty much not following orders at this point. They're getting attacked. They're surrounded. That bridge is destroyed, as is this
Are
one.
they gonna surrender?
If they get beat the crap out of hard enough, yeah, they will.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start east and make my way west, I think.
Yep, sounds good. And once I finish up the stuff on the beach, I'll help you. Depends on how long that takes. Okay.
Okay. And then I don't. Let's see. Okay.
So A's okay, so A, B through D batteries bombard the beaches in front of 5th through 7th companies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So all the artillery is shifting away from Savast. 4th company,
Okay.
while coordinating with
I
A
will-
battery, move into 5th company's flank area to help push him back.
Okay. Buddy, what? Do you think you were ordering the rest of your units via courier? Why would you specify it via radio with that one?
Oh
Just
shoot! I guess we
randomly-
weren't factoring the couriers in.
Randomly in the middle of his orders, he says, "I will order this Pack 40 unit. I will order via radio this Pack 40 unit to move to this position."
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. So how many Kubel wagons does a regulation regiment have? This is now suddenly
You were doing so
important.
good with the German pronunciation until you got to Wagen. That's
I don't care.
you know how it's like Wagner. It's not Wagner, right? You know it's Kubelwagen, not Kubelwagen. Okay.
Did I ask for your opinion, Carter?
It's not an opinion. It's the fact. It's the cold hard truth, buddy.
German's not even a real language.
This
You're
is
right.
true.
It's called Deutsch.
Yep. It's Dutch. Same.
Pennsylvania Dutch. Let's go. I've actually got some
Okay.
friends at college who speak Pennsylvania Dutch because they like live in areas with a bunch of Amish folks. It is a weird thing to hear.
Well, we're ignoring that order regardless because there is not one the Pack 40 company. You need to specify which battery it is. Yeah, we're not. Okay. I thought we just went over this. You don't have any artillery. Oh my God.
Maybe
What?
he's hoping it's a different umpire and they won't know, so they'll just say like, "Oh, okay."
It's always the same
I would-
umpire. It's-
Yeah.
um,
Well, I mean, I mean, I don't know. But yes, I'm very much glad that I interpret his orders as the battalion commander is going to do what he wants. Because this is incredibly confusing.
Okay, so 2nd Ranger Battalion, 2nd Ranger Battalion, 2nd Ranger Battalion. They're all going there. And then these 5th. Oh my gosh. These guys.
He didn't even give the artillery a target. He just told them to fire at will.
Actually, they're gonna go there. These 2nd Battalion guys are gonna. Well, no. Okay.
Looks like there's no 731 player.
731?
Yeah. Grenadier 731. Or rather, he's like AFK. Like
Wait.
a month.
Who? Wait.
Grenadier Regiment 731.
Is this in 709th Infantry Division or?
This isn't 711. This guy.
The 711.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Did I already at him to
Yep.
warn him?
CT
Or CT did.
CT did. Okay.
4 days ago.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to rotate him out. Just follow what you think is best for now.
Okay.
D10. D8.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
West. Okay, that is an order I can work with.
Six to 10, that's 4 damage. That puts him up to 6. So yeah, he's getting out. 6 to 12. Routed. He's dead. He's... Wow. Okay. That's the end. That's the end of it. They're not coming back. Yeah, they're captured. They were like, "Yep, nope, I've had enough of this. Enough of this crap. Not putting up with it anymore. We're not gonna take it." No. So.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Well, that player ordered that.
A war crime?
One
Oh,
actually.
no.
No.
Oh.
Has anyone done that yet?
Somebody tried.
Yes.
Believe it or not, yeah, somebody tried.
Yeah.
Yep. So this guy
Was it one of the German players?
Yes.
It's always the people who play German. I mean, not all of them, but
Well, I mean, yeah, they're just trying to get into character, you know.
Yeah.
Though
this
I know that-
particular one, we didn't go through it all. Because it was we don't know what he was trying to do, but whatever it was a remarkably harebrained scheme. He wanted to round up all the civilians in a town, and then he wanted to have his radio officer contact the enemy.
Wait, why though?
That's what we were wondering.
Yeah, and there are a variety of reasons why that's a remarkably terrible idea. Not least of which is using your radio to contact the enemy.
Radio direction finder, anyone? USS Nevada, please call in fires on location Charlie Bravo Delta 69. Roger that. Calling in the fire. All of a sudden, all 9 shells from the USS North Carolina, each one weighing as much as a car, impact his headquarters location.
Yeah.
And that commander is no more.
Yeah. And then he regrets his life choices.
Well, he won't have time to regret his life choices. He's gonna be dead. he's done. He's gonna be. There's gonna be a flash of light, and he's gonna be at the pearly gates, friends. He's done.
Let's see. Guess that's 4. Okay, 9.
Okay. All right, so now I need to do this stuff. No D8 action, right?
That's
Yeah, okay.
10 miles, so it's 30. So that's 9. That's another 4. And then that's another 3.
Okay. Gonna give the Americans here a +2 for their numbers. And the Germans get a +2 for their bunker, plus whatever support their artillery gives. 9, 12. Against 12? Ho, 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 ho. It holds. It holds. Okay, so 12 against 12. This guy takes 1. 12 against 2. Oh my God! The Americans are getting slaughtered. The Americans are getting slaughtered.
Oh God!
Oh, this German.
Oh, the
regiment,
humanity!
oh my God. Okay, then 12 against 9. That's 3 damage.
Okay.
12 against 1. Oh
no!
That's
Oh
awful.
God!
That company is not doing so hot. Oh my gosh.
Oh God!
Oh my God.
Okay. So they can't find
12
that place
against
that
3. Oh, that's 9.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
Christ.
that's almost their entire. I mean, a couple of these companies got their entire roll, like their entire 1 through 10, just like that. Like, oh my gosh.
Oh God! And then they have to fall back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh wow! The German counterattack is going. Oh, wow, the German defensive Quinneville is just on point today. 11-2. That's a clear win. This guy's routed. Oh my
Ouch.
gosh. Wow, this little piggy's running all the way back to the beach. My goodness. This is terrible for the Americans. He's gotten basically an entire battalion driven back to the sea. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Those fortifications can be absolutely just disgusting.
Yeah, this is turning into Omaha pretty quick. Oh my goodness. That's disgusting. Wow, I love it.
Yay, death!
I yearn to see the Americans suffer. You know, like, for the Americans have been doing so well so far, right? That, like, they got to get a setback somewhere. And this just happens to be.
And to be fair, they have also inflicted some BS rolls on the enemy. That turn in St. Mary Glaze, that first turn where the tanks were counterattacking, that was some bullshit.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay, that's not good. 12-6. Oh no. Oh no. 6 damage, 12-4, 8 damage. Oh, 12-3, 9 damage. Oh, the humanity. I should give him a +2 though. So that's gonna be 4, which is okay. 6 and 7. That's still bad though. Oh my.
They're gonna set up their
Oh my
HQ
God.
in that,
Oh wait, that's
like, that area. I'll say that they advance over
okay.
there.
9, 11. 11. Okay. 5 damage. And he's up to 3.
Oh,
He's up to 8. Jesus. The big red one. They're getting slapped around pretty good.
well.
They're getting slapped around pretty good. Yeah, it's not looking good. 18th, continue to push off the beaches. Yeah, that's them. There's no place for tactics yet. This guy's got it nailed. Yeah, like all of these guys that are like, go attack this bunker and do this. I'm just like, oh, so you mean get off the beach? Great.
do these weird, complex flanking maneuvers.
Yeah, it's
To
not
be fair, it actually did work out for the British. It shouldn't have, but it did
Yeah.
because there were like, again, an entire division defending 60 kilometers of beachfront. Who would have thunk that's not necessarily the best idea?
I'm going to have to roll some dice again. These guys rolled an 11. This guy with a +2. Oh! Jesus Christ. 4 to 11. That's 7 damage. Jesus Christ. Wow. Jesu Christe. 10, 7. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the hell is this? This is actually Omaha Beach. This is... Oh my god. Oh my... Wait, no. Wait, +2 for numbers, so that's going to be 6.
Kill them all.
Oh my gosh. This guy takes 1 damage. And then this guy takes 1 damage. But these guys are like, holy crap, I did not like that. And so now they're fighting each other. Oh, that is disgusting. I love it. Oh my gosh, some of these 352nd has not given up this beach without a fight. I'm telling you. Wow, this is wow. Wow, just wow. Much death, big wow.
What was that, Carter?
Nothing. Okay, now we
You
get...
realize all of this is recorded on live stream and will be on the internet forever.
I know, I've said worse things. In more polite company.
I don't think that necessarily helps your case. So.
No, it doesn't, you're right. Okay, so... Now I gotta go to 7th Corps. 8th Infantry Regiment. No new orders, so they're just going to keep advancing inland. That's easy. And 12th. No new orders, so that's easy. That was easy. And these guys, meanwhile, they move inland.
And it looks like for once the British will be outnumbered in a fight.
Oh! Where is this?
In Lassay.
Interesting. I need to look at 915 Grenadiers. Orders. Ah. Well, that makes things a little bit easier then. All forces in Ravennaville make a fighting withdrawal southwest towards Saint-Mary-Église. Support QRF if possible. Oh no. They do realize that Saint-Mary-Église is no longer in friendly control.
No, probably not.
Okay, wow. This makes things a little bit interesting, doesn't it?
Okay. Okay. So these, yeah. Yep. We're doing that because otherwise it would drive the umpire insane.
And by the umpire, you mean you.
Yes.
Armor here is going to give a +2. Actually, I'm going to roll a d4 for the armor. As a support element. Okay.
so they can get there.
I think these
Oh,
Germans in Carentan
wow.
might just be fucked.
You think?
You don't say.
um. You might want to execute the German orders before you execute the American ones, but they're trying to evacuate.
Well, he didn't give orders.
Well, you look at his last orders, and what did he say? Trying to get the heck out, right?
He said, "Order my men to keep fighting."
Who?
Oh
Who?
no!
The Corps
Sixth
commander?
Fallschirmjäger.
The 6th Fallschirmjäger commander. Oh my gosh! Yep. Wow! Wow! The coward ran away and ordered his men to die for him.
Yep.
Oh, his honor at the expense of their lives.
I think it's okay just to say they surrendered. Point. I mean, there's so many Allied troops, and they're not getting out there.
No.
Or what?
No.
Do you think they try and hold out? Why don't we roll for it?
Yeah, roll for it. See if they do spectacularly well.
Is Sam Miller still with them?
Yes.
Okay, well then, yeah. You should definitely give a bonus to that roll, because he will try to hold out. Because he's Sam Miller, and, you know.
Yep. Okay. So each one of these guys is going to take 4 damage.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's no way.
Yep. Okay. All right.
All right, where's that surrender token? My favorite token. Or are you not using that token?
I just can't find any. If you can find one, that'd be great. But
we haven't been dealing with prisoners of war.
Yeah.
They just for a while they got war crimed, but now they just disappear into the ether.
Yeah.
I mean, we did give the Allied players hints of what was going on, and nobody did anything. Even when they literally saw it, so, you know.
Wow. Yeah. That's crazy, bro. I'm gonna assign 1 damage here, 1 damage there. You know, like.
I think I'll give each of them 1 damage for the Americans, but.
Well, I'm talking about more like specifically my units here. Like, but that was just pitiful. Yeah. So all that talk about the Germans rolling really well, that did not apply to 915.
Oh no! What?
They all rolled 1s or
happened?
2s when they got attacked.
Ouch.
So and because they were ordered to do a fighting withdrawal, they didn't take the full penalty of their losses, right? But like, they all took 4 damage. You know, it's like, holy cow, that's just bad.
Okay. All right. Yeah. About that. Order to continue the probing advances to Annanville. Your guys were already there. So yeah.
All the beach forces are to begin retreating. First and second companies toward Audeville. Okay, wait. First, second. Okay. Audeville. Okay, so they're retreating there. 1. Okay. Then 1.
Okay.
4, 7, 8, third companies to move towards the fourth and help them retreat from the forming encirclement. Then both third and fourth are to retreat to Hebert. Okay. These guys are going to route and basically run all the way here.
Oh, Sam Miller's trying to retreat north,
Oh no.
like into where the most of the allies are.
Oh no.
Like,
Sam Miller
think we
might end up getting captured.
What's a fair role to get captured or killed for him?
Well,
It says he's running north.
He's north. I think what he means is that way.
Oh, he's meaning this? Okay.
So he probably actually just goes here.
All right.
So it probably isn't.
Yeah.
Super big deal.
Damn, that's a major event, the surrender at Carentan.
Yeah.
The Germans are
there's
kind of
nothing of Carentan left.
Yeah, it's a pile of rubble. That's what it is. Okay, fifth company's also retreat towards Hebert as fast as possible. So he wants to run, hey? 6, 8, 12. He gets there. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna say this one game with him.
Yeah, they will. Sure, they'll continue probing at the town that they already hold.
The window of opportunity for the 916th Grenadier Regiment to escape somewhere where the Allies aren't is closing rapidly. This is going to get interesting. Okay.
Okay. He is allowed to take his own initiative. So he's
Okay.
gonna see them leave.
Time to start taking screenshots for the boys on the beaches. The boys.
How many players did you have specify their HQ going in the first wave?
I don't think any of them did.
Because I had a bunch of players where I was like,
You
I
sure
didn't
about that,
see.
buddy?
I didn't see where you put your HQ, so I'm just going to assume it's in the third wave.
Mhm.
Unless you tell me different.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're probably, yeah, they're probably gonna move like over there to that crossroads. That's 20 and then 10. Three, 10, 20. Said jumps.
Okay. Okay. Then none of the 4th ID commanders are. Okay, that's all of the beach guys report. Oh wait, no, I still need to do the Germans.
I'm still working on Carentan.
Yep. So I'll hit
You'd
up
start like
the
Saint
Marigles
Marigles.
area. Yeah. Okay. Oh, 7:30.
Overall, how would you say things are going over there?
This turn has been especially dark for the Germans.
Yeah, I mean, Carentan surrendered. They've, I don't know if they can come back from it.
Where's the 91st Division Commander? Oh, there he is.
Yep, he was running away.
The coward's running away.
I like that the Germans all run away.
Does the 6th Fallschirmjäger have a command anymore?
Wait, shouldn't
He
he
has
be
one.
like here if he
I
surrendered?
thought it was fair because this guy went from here to here, so I think he would have
Yeah,
had
but
a
he's
window to
surrendered.
escape.
So
I mean, up to you. They could have run away. They could have surrendered.
that,
I just kind of moved him there because I thought, oh, this guy was like originally here. It would have taken them time to get here.
Yep. Okay. So he made it
Maybe.
out. He didn't surrender.
Yeah.
But
But the rest,
yeah, 6th Fallschirmjäger Regiment has pretty much ceased to exist.
Like, I mean, how many blocks does it actually have at this point?
1, 2.
yeah, but this is about to break.
And the other block, yeah, the second block is about to be done. In fact,
okay.
that because he's on a D10, that means if he goes over, he's dead. Like literally disappears. Wow. It's unfortunate. Otto, no.
What happened?
His officers were like, "Hey, sir, you might want to get the hell out of here." And he was like, "Yeah, sure. I'm going to go to the 916th Grenadier Regiment's HQ, which is the one that's about to be cut off and surrounded." Oh no. They're going to bag the division commander eventually. Festung Samari du Monde. Oh boy.
Okay. That should be
Okay. Then 9:15.
Do not know where you are talking about.
Okay. That's 3:52 all reported. I'm going to do 7:09.
Is 327 done?
No, I haven't done any of the 101st.
Okay.
Um,
I'll do them right now then. Where the fuck are they? Oh, they're really spread out. I'm gonna do the 327 down here.
okay. Okay. Then have you done 1057 and 1058 Grenadier regiments, or have you held off on
Where are
that?
they?
That's 1058. That's
No.
also part of 1058. Okay. So
haven't.
they're marching towards Carentan.
Okay.
So
I can do one of them. I think I'm just about done with everything
2,
in Carrolltown.
4, 6,
Is 10
8. So that's where he ends up.
I can write the report. Is
Yep.
327 done yet? Okay.
I haven't done any of the 101st, so that's between you and.
I'll do the 327 then.
Okay.
I've done the rest the 100 first.
Oh, you did the rest?
Yep, they're all down here.
Oh no, the rest. There's also 101st units up here.
Oh, well, I haven't done them yet.
Okay. Yeah, part of 327th. In fact, their commander is up here. That's the 327th commander.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, that part of the 327th is just very far removed.
Well, all handled the allied. Oh shit! I meant to Control Z. Fuck. Sorry, I moved all the pieces. I'll finish the 101st up there.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure if this guy. I think he was done. Maybe.
Did you
I'd want to
like as in you sent him a
double-check,
report or?
I don't remember.
No, you didn't send him a report. But what he's going to do then is he's going to join up with the 1058th Regiment commander and be like, "Oh, thank God, you're here just in the nick of time. Actually, you're a little late, but I'm not going to complain." You know,
More than a little late.
Yeah, just a little bit late. I'll send those reports out to 1058.
Gotcha. And did you do any of this combat near St. Marigles?
No, none of that.
Okay. I will.
Anything on the other side of that line? Haven't done that yet.
All right.
Okay. Oh, I need to take a look at Rommel's orders. Did he give any? Ah. Yeah, he'll get there. Wait, no, that's the wrong guy. Oh, no, that is the right guy. Rommel is going up here. Okay. Rommel likes to get in the action, so that makes sense. That's canonically correct. Wow, okay. Thanks, Lawson Brady. Thanks for the encouragement. Definitely needed. 94 player game, you know. It's kind of big. Let me catch up on Achilles' Barbarossa summary here. First month of Barbarossa is now complete. The only surprise was that the Germans captured Kiev in 4 weeks. Yeah, that's ahead of schedule.
Oh, ouch.
Since I went with a southern strategy for the operation, it makes perfect sense, though. The main German mech and armored units are concentrated in Army Group South. Okay. 33 Soviet divisions were destroyed in the first 4 weeks. Oh!
Ouch.
Yikes. Jeez. That Soviet player's quaking in his boots, man. I don't know. Like,
That's not pretty.
yeah. Sheesh.
Okay.
Okay, gotta get some more reaction shots here. Um, okay. Who do these guys belong to? 327th? Okay. Portal, I'm going to do these guys and these guys for you. All the Germans on the other side of the river I'll take care of as well. So you just worry about the 101st guys here and these guys.
Okay, and these guys here?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this bridge is destroyed, right? These.
Yeah, they can't escape unless they want to swim.
All right. Well.
Which some of them might, but I'd say that most of them probably don't.
How deep is the river?
Bro, I haven't swum in it. You either can swim or you can't. It's not the kind of river that you can walk across. It's not fordable. You can swim and ditch most of your gear, or you can, like I've been to Normandy, but I was 10, bro. Like, I didn't swim in that river, bro. Like,
Hold on. It's called the
Carter, how did you not know that you would need to know this information in the future?
It totally looks like you can wade across it. It's not that deep.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And did you say wad?
Yeah, wad.
Wow, okay, alright, we're in Old English mode now. Okay.
It's not Old English. What's the better word?
Wade.
Wade.
That's how people say
My Midwestern accent. Give me a break.
I've been in the Midwest, man. I'm going to college there, and that's not how people say Wade.
That's how they say it. The wad. Yeah, I mean, looks like from the picture you can just walk across.
Oh my gosh!
Doesn't look deep.
What the hell kind of river's that? You could jump it. Like, jeez.
Why is there a bridge?
For cars, so that they don't have to get their tires wet, I guess. Though they'd only get them a little bit wet. That's a pansy kind of river. Oh my gosh. All right, yeah,
Germans
they can retreat
lucky
across the river. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow, wow. Wow. Here, let me show the stream. Let me show the stream. You guys got to see this. This river's pitiful. Why do they call that a river? Where I'm from, that's a creek. Okay. Streamlabs. All right, left monitor. Yup. Okay. Then okay. Look at this.
Huh?
Look at this thing. Look at this on the stream. That is not a river. That is a creek. You can see the bottom. There's little plants growing down there. Oh my gosh. That is all that's between? Yeah, okay. All right. I get it now. I get it.
I mean, I don't think we should count that bridge as destroyed for. I mean, because that won't matter.
I mean, it matters probably for
it
tanks.
matters for vehicles, yeah. Well,
Well, I mean, you could get a tank across that. You could get a Jeep across that. You could get a truck across that.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that's not much of an obstacle, really. You'd get, you know, it'd be a little difficult. You know, it'd be a little bit of a bumpy ride. You know, to kerplunk, but it wouldn't be that hard. Like,
yeah. The only thing that I would think, and we're not modeling this because it's a one day scenario, is a heavily laden supply truck.
right.
But, yeah, but otherwise that would be like totally fine. Like, you know, if you wanted to get a truck with some dudes across it, yeah, I wouldn't see any issues. So.
Oh, they are saying that the soft would be too bottom for heavy vehicles. No, the bottom would be too soft for heavy vehicles. So probably an infantry crossing point, but not vehicles. So,
I mean,
hence why they built the bridge.
Okay.
You know, you wouldn't build a bridge if it was that easy. You know. So these German units, if they route or whatever, they can just run.
Gotcha.
But that means also the Americans can pursue. Speaking of which, you should tell 327th that Able Company, which has been on the other side of this Murderette River, thinking that like it can't cross, actually can just jump the river. That's funny. That is funny. That's too good.
You know what? After the stream, we're gonna look this up, and it'll turn out it was like the size of the Rhine in 1944.
Well, were you not watching the stream, bro? I like literally was looking at it on Google Earth, like from Street View.
Yeah, no,
I
I
could see
had
the
it
bottom.
pulled up.
Like,
yeah, I'm just joking.
okay, this is a real Rock Creek kind of moment. You know, this is.
Yeah.
You guys weren't there for that, but during Grand Gettysburg, there was this creek called Rock Creek, and the umpires had decided that it was unfordable, and then people looked up pictures of it on Google Earth and stuff like that, and it was just like this, right, where you could like see the bottom, you could just walk across it, right, easy. And so we all made jokes about how it was like the deepest part of the ocean, and then Rock Creek was even deeper than that, you know.
Mariana's Trench and Rock Creek.
Yeah.
All right, that's that combat done. Not much happened.
Okay. All right. If you want to send reports to... Oh, wait. I just...
What did you do, Carter?
I thought I made an oopsie, but I don't think I did, actually.
Are you sure about this?
I'm pretty sure. I'll send a report to Rommel and to 1057 if you want to get reports to the other 101st guys around there.
Yeah, I can get all the 101st here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I agree, Brady or Lawson.
that you can walk across it, but you're gonna get your boots all muddy. It's not gonna be fun. You're gonna have to change your socks. It's. In fact, I'd probably just take my boots and socks off, walk across it, and then clean them up, put them back on.
Imagine getting a report and
Ticks
saying
be
your troops
damned.
just didn't want to get their feet wet.
Yep. Oh man.
I mean, why is that mark just so large on that map?
I don't know. Well, I mean, actually, here's an explanation as to why. This map was made in 1943. The map we're using. Which means that all that these guys had to go on was A, other maps, and B, postcards. They had done these collections of everybody would send in tourist postcards they had of France, right, from Normandy, to try and get as many pictures of the area as possible. And so when you're trying to piece together how deep a creek is based on maps that just have a blue line on them and from tourist postcards that just show that probably don't even show most of the things you're trying to look for, you can only do so well, right? So I'd say this is a really good map for the resources they were working with. But clearly things like this point to they weren't working with the full information. They could have had better information, but they weren't able to get it.
So I wonder if this actually happened on the ground.
Yeah, so this is actually the kind of map that American forces would have. This isn't probably not, a battalion commander might have one of these, right? Because it's a little bit big picture for a company commander. Company commander might be given a bunch of smaller maps of the more specific areas he's going for, plus maybe a road map of France. But this is the U.S. Army Map Service, like one of the official maps, right, from World War II. So this is the kind of thing that the soldiers making the landing in Normandy would have actually kind of used. Anyhow. Okay. That's 1057. And
Why is Rommel so close to the front line?
Because he asked to be with those units.
Why?
Because he's Tack Hines.
I mean, even I would be like, I don't know, maybe you're cutting it a little bit close there, bro.
Okay. That's all the Germans done.
I'm just doing 5 a second. I think it's just 5 a second and 3/27 that aren't done.
Okay. Wow. We got through it all tonight. Jeez. Apparently there was a fierce battle fought for that stone bridge, Achilles. Yeah, in fact there's a monument. If I go back to Google Maps. I mean there was a fierce battle fought for just about every bridge in that area, wasn't there, you know? Yeah, but yeah, Memorial Parachutist Iron Mike Memorial. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a big memorial there for some of the paratroopers to honor the memory. Yeah. Near this site, the fierce battle for Lafayette, the medics of the 505th Parachute Infantry Regiment of the 82nd Airborne established the 1st Battalion Aid Station from 6 to 9 June 1944. So that, quote, our fellow troopers may live. We honor these brave medics and all the medics of the 82nd Airborne. They gave themselves selflessly. They went into battle unarmed. The victory could not have been won without them. Yeah, so all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
What part of the thing are you umpiring this time?
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
Oh, yeah. We just got done with Caen, West Cotentin, and Cherbourg, and Jomini, or Sean, has been working on Saint-Lô this whole time, getting that done. So, the whole shebang.
I'm gonna finish that up
Damn,
tomorrow. I'm pretty tired.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize it's
pressure.
11:30 at night.
Well,
Did it-
10:30 for me, but yeah.
I just got done watching a movie, so I wasn't paying attention to the time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, 1, 2, 3 movies comes in clutch, man. Everyone pirates these days, am I right?
What is this Google Maps link you sent, Portals? Oh, it's that bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. The bridge.
Yeah, crazy.
So did you guys
All right.
finish, or?
Oh, wait. Boys. New info coming in from the chat. They're coming in clutch. The Meredith River was 4 times its usual size because the Germans had opened the locks at Carentan at high tide to flood the peninsula. That's why it looks that big. Luckily,
Oh
only
no,
2 companies went across, but
I mean, like, even still, like,
Yeah, 4 times is still,
4 times is still waist deep, yeah.
I mean,
True.
yeah. If you're being generous, I mean, it's like thigh level, really.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
Oh, is this like a Rock Creek moment?
Yes.
Yeah. We're debating it.
Oh man.
Because we're like willing to, with given evidence, right? Change the ruling, but none of the evidence has been provided by the players. This is our own this is our own kind of due diligence we're doing. But yeah, it's interesting.
I guess I'll get my own eyes on it once I'm done loading this for the next decade.
Yep, that sounds about right. I'll have you make some PowerPoints on it. How about that?
Yeah.
Mr. Military Intelligence is an oxymoron. Remove the oxy, just moron.
Yeah, but then I'd have to like add some more words because then it just wouldn't make any sense.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just got done watching V for Vendetta, so now like I just want to use big complicated words that start with V now, like he did when he first met what's her face in the beginning.
Ah, I see. So you're one of those people.
Dude, that was honestly like a really cool introduction, though. I forgot how cool it was. Like, just the amount of words that he.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That was playing with words like that is very fun. That's kind of what Shakespeare was good at.
Well, I always do that after I play Disco Elysium.
It's fun. So they're still battling over. Oh, it's not really a battle anyway. Wait a minute. Wait, am I reading this correctly? Oh, so the 101st is encircling the guys at Carentan, but then they're about to get squished by these guys.
I mean, there's a lot more paratroopers than there are people coming back to Carentan, so...
Yeah, fair enough, but that's provided that they could wrap all this up before that happens. That's pretty interesting. Ooh, how is this going on over here? The 82nd defending against the... Was it 2? Oh.
7-11th.
It looks like they're not doing so hot. What happened?
I don't know. That's a question for Portals. What's going on over with the 7-11th
Where?
sector? In the east.
The 711th.
Yeah. What's up?
I read his orders, and they're like, I don't know. There's a traffic jam. He's telling these guys to take this road. These guys can go this way, and these guys go this way.
Oh, wow.
What?
Okay.
So a whole lot of nothing. All from the same player.
Ouch.
Interesting.
So, and I think they want to return to the beaches.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
He's causing chaos.
I'm here to kill chaos.
Can you imagine being like in one of these units over here, just watching the Germans like completely just like become schizophrenic and like forget how to like march?
Yep, that's got to be a sight to behold.
Why is he like counter marching back this way though? Is he like trying to flank around?
I think he's trying to get to the beaches. I think he was ordered to defend these beaches up here.
Oh, they finally realized that leaving Omaha Beach open is a little sus. Yeah.
Dun 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 dun.
The battle for St. Mary-Glise is still raging on. I see.
Well, it's kind of moved away from St. Mary-Glise, to be fair.
I mean, it's close enough. Rommel's kind of getting first row seats to the action.
That actually is Rommel.
No way, that's Rommel right there.
That actually is Rommel.
Do they know that that's Rommel or
no? They can't see him. He's like behind.
Oh, okay. Why is Rommel so close?
Look, man, he just asked to be put with these companies. And so guess where those companies were? There. So I put him there, like.
Oh my god, dude. Love Tack to death, but that's
it's totally in character for Rommel though, right? Like
it is in character for Rommel, but it's just like I don't think Rommel was that gung ho about like
I don't know,
getting
man.
in the action. I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm just talking out of my ass here, but
I think you are.
yeah,
You're accustomed to doing such things.
wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Did the Germans just like fall back from Utah around here?
Around here, they ordered a fighting withdrawal, which they rolled terribly for, so they took moderate casualties and fell back here. They've ordered a withdrawal in this area, and 914 is still holding the line so far.
Oh yes, the brave 914 fighting Marshall.
Yeah. Yeah, first division has taken some pretty gnarly losses. It's bad.
This is their version of Omaha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. This is like a tale of two cities going on here. Fourth ID gets off the beach without a hitch, and then first ID can't even get off the sand.
They've been the Germans have been rolling exceptionally well. I'll let that truth be told, right? But I mean, yeah, it's the one spot where they're actually holding the beach against
This
like
is kinda,
6-1 odds. But
this is kind of interesting with the Rangers sitting around with like 2 entire battalions just like chilling out.
They just captured Samvast. This
Okay.
turn. It's this turn that they broke out of this kind of stranglehold the Germans had on them, and so now they're in maneuver country. So we'll see what they end up doing.
Wow, dude, the Germans are looking a little under strength across the board here.
It's not looking good, yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, it was looking kind of grim for the airborne until
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call this. I don't even know what to call that.
Yeah. A kerfuffle, I think, is the technical term.
Kerfuffle. That's you remember when Marshall used to do the big wow for every battle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the big wow.
That's
right
the
there.
wow moment.
That's the wow moment. Well, actually, it's a two-parter. It's a two-parter. Wow number 1 was leaving Omaha completely undefended.
Yeah.
Wow number 2 is completely botching this attack. So it's like a 1-2 punch because I think it's all from the same guy. Or like plural.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm having more fun watching this play out than actually being a part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fun watching it play out. Yeah, I mean, like the players all, have their own little world, right, that they're in. Each and every one of them. And I'm sure that that's got to be an interesting world to, an interesting headspace, but it's really cool to see it all working out, in real time and like on the big scale, right? Because, like what's amazing, right, is that, in a game like this, this commander, right, at Issani, he's worried about an area about... Oh, shoot. That's a little... Okay. I didn't realize that the circles work that way. He's worried about an area... I'm terrible.
Third time's a charm.
He's worried about an area about this size, right? Like, that is his little world, right? That is the extent of his knowledge and cares. If we go over to 1st Division sector, right? Like 16th Infantry Regiment, his world is like that big, right? That's all he cares about right now. And I get to see this, like I get to see all of that. And it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, I think being a corps commander for this was really fun initially, but
yeah, your job your job's basically done.
Your whole world revolves around text and like relying off of people.
Yeah,
that's about it. And even then, you kind of take a backseat role. Unless you have to make like a major diversion or like from the plan, but that's kind of rare. At least World War II operational level type stuff. It's a little more common for Napoleonic.
I will say that watching like the Chancellorsville, watching you go through the save games, Carter, it made me appreciate how insane Hooker's plan was.
Were you part of that game? I forget.
Yes, I was for the last day.
Okay, you were part of the Confederate Army, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which division? I'm trying to remember. Rhodes?
Rhodes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, it was pretty insane. Yeah.
I was just confused that whole game. I had no idea what was going on.
Yep.
Yeah, I had no idea that we had a fourth division in our corps, or else I would have strongly pushed for a totally different defensive plan than what we went for.
Like,
Yeah,
I had
That's
no
not-
idea the Union was trying to swing around. I just thought they were coming from Chancellorsville.
that sounds a lot like my South Mountain experience being thrown into that Antietam campaign with no information being put in Hood's division. So you're talking about how like you would have made a completely different plan had you know like all the combatants involved, right?
No, I didn't realize the forces that we had available to us.
Right. So you didn't quite realize like what you had available, right?
Yeah,
So because like hindsight, you would have made a different plan.
yeah.
Yeah, that was me, but in reverse at South Mountain because it was a part of like the overall Antietam campaign. Back, I think that was right before Chancellorsville, or it was like either right before, or like during. But I ended up making because we were on the defensive, but I didn't realize that the Union had what was it, Carter? It was like it was either 2 or 3 corps. I think it was 3, right? I don't know. It was some ridiculous amount of Union troops. Anyways, I knew we were outnumbered, but I didn't realize that they had like at least another corps. I think it was 3 corps that they had. Because there's like 1 in the south and 2 in the north. And it was just our 1 corps. So they made like this huge push in the north, and I decided to make a flanking attack to kind of cut them off through the center because they were focusing on the north. And because I wasn't told that we were outnumbered by that much, I ran into another corps that I didn't even know existed that was also attacking the center. So, yeah. Being a hot seat player comes with a whole nother set of challenges for any.
Yeah, that was like I was like, you do not understand the horror that I had when I got the 1230 screenshot, and it was just Hill's division all like just barely forming up. I thought I had no left flank or right flank. I thought it was just
It was like a
all
moment of
gone.
relief.
What?
I said it was like a moment of relief.
No.
Sheer
it was
terror.
Sheer,
Oh,
yeah.
terror. Oh, I thought you said that that was like friendly. Oh, my bad. I'm misheard. I think everyone's had that one moment they can remember from any particular battle they played. Just like that one moment that sticks with you for like forever, of like that sheer moment of terror. Everyone's got one from one particular battle.
That was my first battle, was just utter terror. My first battle was the one I got battle honors in, and it wasn't because it was easy. It was it was on that Gettysburg map that Damon made with 3D, all the hills, right? And
oh, that thing.
it was a corps on corps engagement, 2 divisions each, basically equal, right, in terms of numbers. And so I went down the Emmetsburg Road from Gettysburg and encountered one of the enemy divisions and started fighting, and they attacked me hard. The other division of my corps was doing this wide flank west around the round tops to try and get behind the enemy. And so I was fighting this one enemy
Always a
division,
good plan.
and
To
wondering.
split your force.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
maneuver units.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I was fighting this one division and was wondering, worriedly, where the other enemy division is. And I was taking pretty heavy losses. I kept one of my brigades in reserve, which was able to come around and exploit a opening in the enemy's flank. And so I managed to kind of force that division back, just as our other division was coming in to slam it in the flank. And so I was like, okay, our other division has got that now. Where's the enemy? And then I start getting reports of like, hey, or my corps commander was like, hey, I'm kind of worried that they're going around to Gettysburg to get behind us. You need to move back there. And so I was like, oh, okay, I guess I need to move back there. And so I turned my whole division around, started marching to Gettysburg, and then out of the woods over Seminary Ridge comes the other Confederate division, led by Marshall, with all 3 of its brigades fresh and all of mine severely disrupted and beaten up, right? So I quickly turn and try and form a flank, form a line against it, and they come crashing down. And basically, at that point, tactics went out the window. It was just every unit I had
survive,
try and fight. And so eventually they forced us back across the Emmetsburg Road onto Cemetery Hill. And that was about when the battle ended, when his attack finally lost momentum. And so essentially I had held off one division so that my other division friend could take it out, finish the job. And then I got attacked by the other division and stalled it long enough to force it to break off contact. That was my first ever Kriegspiel. Was that battle.
I don't even remember mine.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I remember it is because it was that scary. I just remember the way my heart dropped when I saw those units coming out of those woods.
I think the best feeling on Earth, and people equally probably remember the one pivotal moment in a battle where, like, so everyone remembers like that one moment that they were just completely terrified, but then everyone also has a moment where they were completely just like that feeling of relief as well, like something good actually happening.
Yeah,
I think mine was that battle as the Spanish Corps commander with the British reinforcing, defending against the French. And I think Portal was a player in that too, if I remember correctly. I'm not.
Yep,
Don't
that
quote
was
me
my
on
first game. That was
your first game, right?
Yep.
Were you French or Spanish?
Yep, I was French.
French, yeah, that's right.
On
So
the French left.
the that was a moment where like we basically my Spanish Corps was on the verge of collapse. Like we gave the French a bloody nose, like on our own, especially on the far right. Well, technically our far left.
Hugs, can you pause the story for just 1 second?
Yeah, sure.
Sean, I'm going to promote you. Would you mind changing it, like loading up the Saint Lo thing on this table so that we can see it while Hugs tells his story?
Sure.
I'm also gonna hop off.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Thanks.
See you, man.
Thanks, Portals.
No
All right,
problem.
Hugs, you're good now. Sorry.
But like, so I got a lot of criticism for that battle. I don't think I've ever gotten so much besides the D-Day test game, I don't think I've ever gotten so much criticism for my decisions. But I had decided, because I was told the British were a mile up the road encamped, and we were told that the French were completely battered and were on the retreat, right? Well, obviously that's not the case. Otherwise, we wouldn't be having an IKS match, you know? But in the spirit of going with the scenario, I decided, well, also there was a little bit of a metagame thing to it. I decided to keep pushing forward, even though they were coming onto the map. So we were close to the southern edge of the map boundary. So the idea was if we pushed further south, we would limit the amount of space that they would have to deploy, right? And at the time we felt that there's better ground, including like a bridgehead and some hills and stuff like that. So we decided to push forward, right?
Yeah.
with the idea that the British weren't that far behind. Well, it turns out they were all the way at the northern end of the map, and they had to find their way back to us. So it was our Spanish corps that was fighting 2 French corps, and they had better trained troops. The only saving grace was that we actually had more cavalry than them, so we completely wiped the floor cavalry-wise.
Well,
But
how is
it
this
was-
a Peninsula War engagement where the Spanish have more cavalry than the French? This makes no sense.
It was a historical battle, apparently. Come to find out, and basically we held our ground, and everything was basically like slowly collapsing, and I could see it coming, but I couldn't. It was one of those moments where like we either gamble on winning there, and there's a chance we win, or we pull back and we're absolutely gonna get our ass packed on the way out. So we were in for the fight, and every report I got from all my division commanders was basically having things going from bad to worse. And at the pivotal moment, we were like 30 minutes away from our line completely just disintegrating. The British appear on the horizon, and it's almost like you could just hear the British Grenadier March song as they like march down the road and completely just saved our ass. And that battle went from a complete disaster to we fought it out to a draw. Basically, is what happened. Biggest sigh of relief I ever had. I don't think I'd ever thought I'd say, thank God the British are here or some shit like that, coming from an American. So like that was different.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I hate to derail the story time here, but Sean, would you mind quickly giving us the briefing, the bullet points of what's happening in Sunlow?
So far, I haven't finished resolving things. I'm gonna do that tomorrow because I am pretty dang tired.
Yeah, so am I. So let's just get the bullet points and finish up the stream.
Yeah. So the British have finally taken this bunker here.
Yay! How many
Yeah,
losses? Not too bad on any individual block. Oh, no.
No.
Nope. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It's not as bad as a lot of the American troops, though.
Yeah. That German unit rolled really well this turn. It just had the unfortunate of being 6-1 with 2 tank units in support,
Yeah. That makes
and
sense.
totally outflanked. And last turn, the British had managed to push into the bunker, so they weren't getting any bonuses for the bunker. So it was like a +4 for the British. So despite the fact that the Germans rolled like a 10, didn't work out for them. So then this is the first battle where the British are actually outnumbered.
Oh. Interesting. And that's going to be which British brigade?
That's
185th?
185th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I don't think the British have quite realized that they need to give me they need to figure out what they're doing next, because this unit here, that was over here at the start of the turn.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why they're in such a strong defensive position, because yeah.
Because they have nothing better to do at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then this column is moving up here. And then this was the German unit that was
cheated death.
Wow.
Yes. It did. I rolled a d6 because it's like from where they were positioned, it's like a kilometer to the next piece of cover. so they're going to be shot at a lot. They didn't roll too well. They rolled 5, so they took 5 points of damage.
We haven't the proper facilities to take you on prisoner. Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
So this is the next major battle that's developing. The regiment commander wanted this guy to like skirmish, which is not how the system is set up.
Yeah.
Uh,
You're either
Yeah,
fighting
all
or
or
you're
nothing,
not.
baby.
yeah, and so as part of because also they have an immovable AA position there, so I mean that's also high ground. So these 2 units, they have been sitting here for the last 2 hours. So the battalion commander finally decided, you know what, fuck this, we're doing something. And it might end well, it might end badly,
Interesting.
Can you imagine like spending all that time on the Eastern Front as a German soldier, and then you get sent to the Western Front as like compensation for good behavior, and then this happens?
Man, these guys are way more competent than the Russians. This is way more deadly.
3 days away from retirement.
No, I'm pretty sure the Germans had a stopgap.
And this weekend was supposed to be the one I got my leave. Damn it.
Oh, great, another army.
Oh, man. That's funny.
Yeah, and so then the other battalion commander has pulled his units into a defensive position over here, and is basically now going to be evaluating his options.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because basically both of them have just gone full insubordination.
Well, I'm gonna be real with you, they don't really have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot to decide here.
Yeah.
unless the Inglorious Bastards here, German edition, is gonna try to take on the entire fucking British Corps.
And then over here again, the British don't seem to again have realized that they have achieved total victory.
Typical British.
Is this lake here? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's lakes over here.
Lake is like McClellan sometimes, I noticed. But what if they have more troops than I do? I'm just joking. I love Lake.
Yeah, and so again, this was at least from what I can gather from looking at the plans, this was the big objective. And so the orders were literally continue to Longville. I don't know.
That's my kind of town.
But yeah, they're all here now.
You
And
compensating
they're all
for
just
something, Hugs?
Huh?
Something
No,
you wanna
of course
talk
not.
about?
Of course not.
Okay, all right.
and I haven't moved these guys yet. But
All right.
the other big thing to note is that we've had our first withdrawal. 8th Fallschirmjäger has ordered everything to the east of his HQ to move to his HQ. I mean, from the west of his HQ.
Okay. Which I don't. Is there anything
it's-
to the west of his HQ?
It's 3 companies. So,
You know,
Where, which 3 companies?
Okay, there are 2
Oh, there's one here.
on this road.
Okay.
And then
One down
where's the-
here in Sartilly.
Yes.
Dude, the Germans are more spread out than the 101st and 82nd are. What the fuck?
Well, they got a
Yeah.
60-mile or 60-kilometer beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can
and
you
then they
imagine-
deployed for depth, but they can't have any depth
Yeah.
because. Yeah.
Can you imagine how awkward it's going to be for the British players when they realize that the entire rest of the game is just going to be them marching in column towards St. Lo doing absolutely nothing?
Well, about that.
Actually, St. Lo is only like as the crow flies, and of course, you can't march
Yeah,
as the
but
crow flies.
they ain't no
but-
crow.
Yeah, that's so 114 divided by 8. I can't do that in my head. But
Why 8? It's
or
3 is kilometer.
so it would take them like 7 hours, 8 hours to march from the beach to Saint Lo.
Yeah, but you seem to forget that's if they march directly to St. Lo without stopping.
Right.
They're not going to do that.
It's a rest of the day affair. Basically, 21st Panzer is driving to Saint Lo right now. They're going to get there way before. The British infantry divisions have no chance of getting to Saint Lo.
Wait, they're driving to St. Lo? What road are they taking? I want to see if my prediction was correct.
Through Villers-Bocage.
Villers-Bocage. Oh, where's that at?
It would be just east of here.
Villers-Bocage. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go pull that up on the big map. I
Wait,
want to see. I want to see if I read the situation correctly.
Are you gonna put this on your CV for military intelligence? So...
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Correctly able
Correctly,
to predict enemy
correctly
movements.
able to predict enemy movements.
Oh
Hold
boy.
on. Villers-Bocage. All right, Normandy plan. Load.
You
So
wanna
I had
grab a
2.
save, Carter.
No,
I
it's
had-
fine. I don't need to go
Okay.
I
to
had-
save.
I had 2 saves, or not saves. Fuck. 2 kind of ideas of how the 21st would go, depending on like what their infantry does. So Villers-Bocage, where is that at? Oh, that's Como. Oh, there it is, Villers-Bocage. Huh. Well, okay then.
Not what you expected, eh?
No, I was completely wrong. I figured that the 21st Panzer would launch all their stuff from Bayeux. Like if they were going to go to St. Lo, they'd go to Bayeux and then springboard from there to St. Lo. Or if they're at Bayeux, they could either go to St. Lo or follow that highway to Carentan, because it's like the best roads to do it.
The other main road goes through Villers-Bocage.
Well, that is true.
Yeah.
But that's also the long way around, so it would take them almost the entire operation just to get to St. Lo.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's going to take them probably 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours to get an entire division across, like... How many kilometers is that?
They're going at 15 kilometers an hour.
They are a panzer division.
Yeah, they're all motorized.
Yeah.
Mechanized, whatever. You know?
Every single unit is motorized and mechanized.
That's kind of how a panzer
Yes,
division works.
it's a panzer division.
This is 1944 Germany, dude. Their panzer divisions are mostly consisting of infantry.
No, it's the
I guess that's what-
premier unit.
Yeah,
It's-
that's more Eastern Front though.
Yeah,
I'll
this
admit,
is a unit that's been on garrison duty in France for years, so they haven't
Yeah.
gotten
and
severe
it's
equipment
also
depletion.
it's also like the big heavy hitter of this area.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, not putting this on my resume.
Did you see Achilles in the
Panzer
chat?
divisions have
No.
The Lord Hugs. Achilles was like, assessment, able to correctly predict enemy movements. Suggested assignment, mess hall duty. That's how the army works, he says.
Dude. Interesting. No, they completely tripped me up. That I would not have guessed that they would go through Villers-Bocage and take the long way around. Because like the idea that was going through my head was like, why would they go to St. Lo when they? Because ideally they'd want to go straight for the most immediate threat, which is the beach, right? Because they want to drive the allies back into the sea. So why would they take the long way around and delay that?
I think what the Germans are hoping to do is I think they're trying to get 21st Panzer around through Saint-Lô to come up and punch through from south to north to open up the peninsula and prevent.
No, I guarantee you what's going to end up happening is they're going to get to St. Lo and they're going to realize the west is completely open.
Yeah.
Because by that point the reports should be very
so their
clear.
orders right now are to go free open the peninsula, but I think that's going to change when.
Yeah. So
the situation.
Once they get to St. Lo, they're going to realize that the entire British army just landed on the western part of the peninsula. Mm-hmm. And then I'm pretty sure the orders are going to change from relieve Carrington to at all costs stop the British by any means necessary.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be the only unit that's going to be capable of doing that.
Well, capable is interesting.
Let me rephrase. The only unit that is even remotely capable of doing that, and even that's a stretch because really they'd just be stalling.
Yeah, the British have more tanks and armored brigades attached to their infantry divisions than the Germans do in 21st Panzer.
Yeah, those kind of
way more. Yeah,
it's kind of the idea.
They have 18. And that's not counting 7th Armored and their DD tanks. So.
Dude, that's why I requisitioned all those tanks from 5th Corps and put them in mine. Because the idea was like we'd have maybe not as many or more than, but like it would be enough to completely just render them kind of useless as an armored formation. So,
I mean, there are no tanks in your sector. They're like 3 training companies, right, Carter?
Yeah, well, 2.
There were.
No, sorry, 1. I don't think there are any left.
They're all dead.
I think they're all dead. I think I think they're all gone. I'm trying to think. The one that went with Sam Miller to Saint-Lô died.
St. Mère-Église.
So that was in St. Mère-Église. It died, and then there's the one in Carentan just surrendered. Where's the third one? Oh, no, there's one more left with 1058 Grenadier.
Are you talking about like German tank companies?
Yeah, there were 3 medium tank companies in the entire Cherbourg-Carentan sector.
Oh, I was talking about when because we were banking on the 21st showing up to Carentan. So that's why I took all the armor.
Well,
I mean, to be fair though, it still could play out.
It was a fair assumption, but it's just not happening that way.
Well, it still could play out that the Panzers decide to go west from St. Lo, and whoever's in charge of 7th Corps now takes that armor and completely Uno reverses them and goes south from Carentan to cut them off at St. Lo with that armor.
Uh-huh.
Which could be a viable option, but
I mean, regardless, 21st Panzer is an extremely dangerous position. I mean,
humbug.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. They could do some damage.
You just gotta grab them by the belt buckle and slap them around. Yeah, you'll get hurt, but there's a lot more people around, you know? You feel me?
See you later, Achilles. Speaking of which, with Achilles leaving the stream, we have officially lost our audience, and I have officially lost my patience. I am angry that you are keeping me from going to bed. And
oh my God, cry me a river. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go do some reading. I always read a little bit before I go to bed. So
reading. What you reading?
I just finished a biography. Well, it's not really a biography. I just finished Nimitz at War by naval historian Craig L. Simons. He works at the Naval War College now. He's written a bunch of books on the Civil War Navy and some World War II stuff as well. And this is a really good kind of summary of Nimitz's leadership style, which I really I'm trying to incorporate into my own experiences with running or with commanding armies in Kriegspiel.
Yeah, I'm reading this book called Campaigning with Grant. I think I actually messaged you about it.
I think you did. Yeah, the one with
Yeah,
the guy who was
with,
his chief of staff, right?
Or not chief of staff, but he's chief of ordnance for Grant's army, the Cumberland, I want to say. And then he went up and went on to do higher things, and he was basically at Grant's side the entire rest of the war, pretty much. He was actually like one of Grant's personal friends, which is pretty interesting. So he described an entire conversation when he rode with him to I don't know, some place, but the conversation was kind of interesting. And then he also described when because it's really interesting. He was there in person when Grant and Abraham met for the first time at the White House.
Oh,
yeah, because like Abraham Lincoln knew Grant before they'd even met in person. Obviously. So when they met for the first time, it was like really cool. And it turns out that Grant was so famous that they actually had to go to a drawing room like a few hours after like the crowd swarmed Grant at the White House to be able to talk business in private. Like it was fucking nuts.
yeah. So what I'm told is that Grant walked into the White House, and was initially disregarded by pretty much everyone there because he wasn't wearing the uniform with his 3 stars on it.
The description was that he was a really humble guy.
Yeah.
Like he didn't really want the attention, and I think he actually stated a few times early in the book that Grant didn't really get the point of all the extra attention or whatever, so he didn't want to be recognized. It was only after he met Lincoln and then people realized who he was.
Yeah, Lincoln
and
was
that's
like,
when everyone...
"Oh, it's my general," and
yeah.
And then everybody's like, "Oh shoot!
Yeah, it's
that's
holy shit,
Grant!"
dude. They actually, the crowd was so bad in there. They thought it would be better to have Grant stand up on one of the sofas so everyone could get a good look at him. Because the idea was if everyone got a good look at him, they'd go away. But it just made it worse. So yeah, he kind of had a cult of personality.
Yes, the White House Public Relations team messing it up since 1864.
By the way, Carter, this is what I was talking about when I was saying 3rd Canadian is stacked. It's going to take an hour just to land their artillery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and unlike even 7th Armored, all of their tanks are medium tanks.
Yep.
It's a monster of a division.
Yeah. They probably should be medium light, but I wasn't able to find good sources on them.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Or they might have deviated from the British organization.
They probably didn't. But, yeah.
Also, neat little historical fact. I'm pretty sure it was the lieutenant general rank. I don't know. It's like the 3-star or whatever.
Yeah, 3-star.
Lieutenant
that
general.
rank was made specifically for General Grant.
And they promoted General Washington.
Yeah.
Well, wait. No, General Washington was lieutenant general, right?
No, he was a 6-star general, the only one we ever had.
Well, that's because
or something like that.
He's 6 stars because every time we create a new star rank, they promote Washington to the one above that. So he was 3 stars when it was only major generals, and then was 4 stars when it was only lieutenant generals, and it was 5 stars when they promoted Washington to 6 stars. I think during World War II, when they created the 5-star rank.
I know. I'm pretty sure. I know Washington had the rank of lieutenant general
during the Revolution, right?
Like there was the concept of like the lieutenant general as a rank because Winfield Scott was a brevet lieutenant general, which is you have the responsibilities of like that rank, but they don't pay you.
Yeah, he was posthumously promoted to General of the Armies of the United States in 1978.
Yeah. The
The the only other guy to have that rank was General Pershing.
Mm. Yeah, there you go.
And that is so.
You know, one question I've always had is what do they do with his backpack?
Well, they
I
don't
don't-
pay him anymore. That's why they're able to promote him, because it's free. It's just a little like thing like that you could put on your like congressional campaign for re-election. You're like, I voted to promote George
This is like
Washington.
the most useless fucking rank ever. It's not. It doesn't even have like an actual insignia. It's just General of the Armies of the United States, and the reason why it's considered a 6-star general is because it's senior to a 5-star general, which is fucking General of the Army.
Well,
But
yeah,
Well,
yeah, there were a couple of like like I can't remember which one it was, but because the 5-star rank was created during World War II, because you know the British had a 5-star rank.
okay. So, for those of you watching the stream, I'm going to let this debate continue, but I'm going to stop the stream here and call it a night for me personally. So I hope you enjoyed. Please leave this video one of those good old likes. Maybe even subscribe if you feel so inclined. And I will see you all in the next update, which will either be later this week or this weekend. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.